Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how our weekend went down at Builders Brawl, which was hosted at Worldwide Technology Raceway by the one and only Joe Zolper. The event was very different than any other event that I have been to or have been a part of. The reason for that is because you had to go through an approval process and basically submit photos, videos, and any other kind of documentation that showed that you were a true builder and that you knew your car inside and out. So this is unique because a lot of people just buy a car, it's ready to go, they race it, and they really don't go through the stages of what it's like to build a car from start to finish and really have all that time invested into something. So I thought it was pretty cool that Joe really tried to incorporate this into the event and kind of give the racers that were part of it bragging rights, because a lot of time, money, effort, a lot of missed special events go into this racing lifestyle, and some people get it and some people don't. But I think the event had a pretty good turnout, and I think that there is a real future for it, definitely. Builders Brawl, so we will see how it goes.
car running.
Something wrong with his car, I think. He's shooting out alcohol in the left pipe like fucking nuts.
So we head on into race day, which went, I think, pretty good. Andy ended up winning his first round, and then Dan ended up getting a bye run because the guy that he drew during the chip draw had some mechanical issues, and pulled Dan aside and kind of mentioned it to him that he wasn't going to be able to race, he didn't think, but was going to try to make it up there. So Dan ended up essentially getting the bye run, and basically we used it as a test pass to get more data, which was great. Then we moved on to second round. Andy then ended up getting a bye run because the guy that he was racing didn't even make it to his burnout. Apparently, I think he had some issue with fuel. I don't know if he had a hung injector or what was going on, but I know the fuel was spraying all out of his car. So then Andy ended up getting a bye run, and then Dan's race didn't really go as expected. I think he left a little bit before the green light and I think kind of jumped, but there was no red light that came on to show. It just gave the other guy an automatic win light, which wasn't what was discussed in the meeting, so it kind of caused some issues. So I think the same thing happened with Brandon Mork as well. So Joe went and reviewed the computers and then came out and was hot. He was not happy. So I know there were discussions with the drivers, and of course, you know, the drivers that are going to have a chance to rerun something, they're going to be excited about that. And then the guys who, you know, won, they're not going to want to rerun. So it did cause a little bit of an issue, but you know what? Joe had the last say in it, and he decided that he wanted the guys to rerun and to have it right. So they ended up rerunning. Brandon made it on to his next round, but unfortunately Dan did jump and the red light came on like it was supposed to originally, and there was nothing to argue about then. So that really sucked because I was hoping he would make it in to the other rounds, but that's part of racing, and unfortunately it sucks. So we have Andy moving on to the semifinals, and during chip draw he ends up drawing Brandon Mork. So we had gotten lucky for the first couple rounds, but now we had to race him. So that kind of really stunk, but whatever. So we go into the semifinals, and Andy, you know, kind of gets a head start at the light because he guessed. He did a good job guessing too, but Mork ended up flying around him, so he ended up moving on to his next round. But I do have to say Andy did a great job, especially for not having much time in this new setup of his. He did great, and the truck did great. So it was really fun to see him having a good time. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.